Happy New Year, everybody.
Woo woo.
And welcome back. Uh, if you're here to draw, you're in the right place. For those of you who have not been here before or don't understand what Visual Arts Passage is and what it means to the Drawing Hive, we are the Drawing Hive. Timmy and I put this on along with help from Cassandra and many others every week. The Visual Arts Passage, our goal is to help people with an online mentorship develop careers. And we're going to talk more about that a little bit later on tonight. But I'm excited. I've been messing around trying to draw. And it actually hasn't been that long. I just haven't drawn a head in about 3 weeks. I've been drawing landscapes mostly.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
drawing animals. I
everybody,
haven't drawn
Yeah.
people at all. I feel
everyone's
really
been off the
rusty.
The
everyone's been off
last
the hook.
painting I did of last year was a portrait, so I'm not that far off. The 23rd of December. So the rest have been landscapes. Um, Cassandra, your animals. It's that's kind of middle of the road, part animal, part human. So
Yeah,
um,
but I don't know. I still feel out of practice.
all right. So tonight we got a good topic. We're going to draw some things we wished we had drawn last semester or last year. So we got some really great stuff from 2025. Um, Cassandra, I got your shot in here that you chose, but this was not it. Uh, this is just a killer photograph. Absolutely love it. Um, the let's see. This is the one that Cassandra chose. Uh, very similar, not exact one. I got one
But
that's
yeah, no, that one was good. You got a
a little
more
bit
back
more
that one.
resolution and a little bit more room.
Yeah.
Uh, and then you got Timothy Chalamet here. Um, and you don't have to draw all of these. We suggest that you, if you're really practicing, really want to up your game, try to draw several. Um, if you're Cassandra, myself, or one of the people that'll be on the screen, sometimes we just do one, sometimes two. Um, but that push up and sit up, of chasing, of really pushing yourself. Um, it's a big advantage to try to draw several. So that's what we're doing. I'm ready to draw. We're gonna do we have three poses, 220 and one some 40, 45-ish. And I encourage all of you to ask questions as we're doing this. Talk about the industry, talk about what we do, ask questions technically. Um, welcome back.
Yeah,
Ready?
welcome back. Everybody, my name's Timmy. For those of you joining us for the first time, a lot of you join and sign up for this because you're looking for a community. A big part of the community is our Discord server. If you don't know what Discord is, it's not required, but it's the fun part of this that I really love, which is where everybody that's tuning in shares their work. I will be scrolling through it at the end of the episode tonight. We're going to look at everybody's art. It's awesome. And also, it's just a great place during the week, too. So check it out. I know we got a couple more artists joining the panel tonight, too. So be ready with questions. We got Dale Stephanos coming in later. That should be exciting. Um,
That'll be awesome.
did you guys see any of these movies?
I
No.
did.
John, which one did you see? One,
The first one,
one battle
the
after
battle
another.
one, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What's it called?
One battle after
What
another.
one battle after the other?
Yeah,
Sean Penn and
yeah.
Leonardo
PTA, Paul
DiCaprio.
Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Weapons. I love. I've seen all of them except Marty Supreme. Um, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I actually saw. Is it Begonia?
Begonia.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, I saw that too.
Loved
Oh,
Begonia. Yeah, Begonia I think is my favorite movie of the year.
wow.
That was
Yeah,
pretty spooky.
it's pretty spooky. Yeah, yeah. No, but please ask questions. I just want to remind you because if you don't, we'll just talk about my favorite movies of the year. So it'll keep things educational.
It's not such a bad thing.
Yeah,
You're a good movie guy. Um,
yeah. did you guys have? I mean, what were some of your favorite things you got in 2025? Doesn't have to be a movie. Just
Oh, I don't
all
know. I did not prepare my brain to think
movie,
about that.
movie, TV, art. Maybe someone you met in 2025.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it going to be this? I don't think I know who you're going to say. You're going to say Jorge?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna
I mean
say Jorge.
that was so impressive to me.
Yeah.
It
Jorge,
stuck with me.
animation director Jorge Gutierrez. That was a good one. I loved that one.
Yeah. Well, also
Yeah.
just not only his openness with like learning and like the way that he learned was through a lot of rejection and just that he always appreciated the experience. Like his attitude was amazing. And then also, how many Emmys has he won now? Like seven or nine. Like it's a ridiculous amount,
Yeah.
and yet he's still so humble and open and just willing to be vulnerable and talk about his journey. Like I'm just beyond impressed. What an amazing person.
Nice.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, he was a guest speaker in VAP
Yeah. It was awesome.
and
He's working on
really
this.
generous with his time and
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. He's working on the Speedy Gonzalez movie,
Rather
which is
do it
pretty
this
exciting.
way.
Um, yeah, I like 2025 as far as my entertainment consumption goes. Um, it was nice to see at the very at the very last minute 2025 was Christopher Nolan being like, "I'll never work for Netflix." That was
Oh,
awesome.
really?
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, I'm summarizing it, but he basically was like, "What a bunch of idiots over there." Like, he really like dunked on him of being like they don't understand like cinema or like they have like a vendetta against the community that is theater. Um, I loved it. I was like, hell yeah. But um, no, I'm trying to think of stuff I loved. Weapons, obviously, Weapons is great. I loved Weapons because it was a film that had like a. I'm not going to spoil it, but I love a movie with an allegory, like a really deep allegory
Yeah.
where you can unpack it and you'd be like, oh yeah, this was the whole. Like the film is great on its own as like horror, suspense, and thriller, and it's so spooky.
I
John,
heard it was
not
described like, are you saying weapons or did you say,
Weapons. Talking about
yeah, I heard
Weapons.
it was kind of like a Grimm's fairy tale, like a modern Grimm's fairy tale in
Yeah,
some aspects.
but it is an allegory for a very contemporary problem,
Mm.
which I love. Um, for anybody wondering, sorry, I had some questions there. Our reference is on the website. I dropped a link to it. I'll do it again. Um, but yeah, um, I'm looking for books. Everybody in the chat, let us know. What would you read? Would you watch? Would you see that you loved last year?
I feel like I saw a bunch of good documentaries.
Mostly docs.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed the John Candy one. I mean, and some of them were older, but I saw them last year. Like I saw a
Yeah.
good one on John Williams. I
Uh-huh.
liked the one that Ben Stiller did about his parents. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like I stumbled across a bunch of documentaries that I liked a lot.
Yeah. I heard the Chevy Chase one's great, actually.
I haven't gotten to watch that one yet, but I want to.
I think it's just going to confirm what everybody knows about him, but I do find it
Yeah.
like interesting to see. Like, I don't want just portraits of like, I'm very tired of the like documentaries about whatever pop star and it's like produced by their team and edited at their studio. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, like
Which
the
that's like a cottage industry of documentaries
yeah.
now.
No,
Yeah.
like the Billy Joel one, that was really great, and that definitely was
Yeah.
not like that showed all the rough edges
Yeah.
and honestly it made me respect him more for
But
showing
then
that and
some,
talking
yeah.
about it.
Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes I see that and I'm like, oh, that's like I haven't seen that one though, so I shouldn't talk on it. But
Yeah,
sometimes I'm
no.
like, oh, like the rough edge. I'm like, that's not really the rough edge. Like, you know what I
No, no,
mean?
no.
But like
Like
I've seen stuff where I'm like the Taylor Swift documentary, we sat through it and I'm just like, they're pretending like they're showing the hard edge, but they're
no,
not.
no, no, no.
You know
No,
what I
he's
mean?
showing his real
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
His was not it wasn't fluff. I didn't feel at all.
Yeah. So what'd you guys work on during the break?
I had a Christmas commission that I got done of a bunch of rosettes, and then I had a piece that opens this Saturday up in New York called Literature, and I did a fun piece for that. So,
Wow. So were you working most of the holiday?
I was working in the evenings. It was
Oh yeah.
kind of a crazy schedule. Um, so yeah.
Are you like burning the midnight oil and then waking up early too?
Yeah, it was a
Oof.
busy because then it's all the fun family holiday stuff too. So yeah, I overcommitted. I got it all done, but I overcommitted. That's
What
what
is
I
a
did.
manageable amount of sleep for you?
I mean, 6 hours.
6? Okay. I'm like big on I love sleep. Someone asked where that show in New York is.
Oh, it's in Northport, New York at Haven Gallery.
Nice. John, were you it's funny because I grew up in a house where like when the holidays hit, my dad would like, and this is like meme. This is like a meme now. Like whenever there's like a holiday event, the dad just like goes to the yard and like starts an absurd project that doesn't need to happen that day. And that was like my dad's. I would imagine that that's like the go to for art dads. is like when you have company, you don't want to do. You just where's John? I don't know. He's in his room. Did you get some work in, John?
Oh, I did a lot
Really?
and still doing a lot.
Yeah.
Um, I did two small 12 by they're small 12 by 18 studies for a commission uh, in South Carolina, two commissions in South two paintings that are both going to be 30 by 40. And I got those done. I did a portrait of my granddaughter for my son-in-law.
Yeah.
And
Aw.
then I'm doing a another commission for the gallery right now. I blocked in earlier today. So I got three big paintings to do over the next month, and got all the stuff, got the approval and all the studies done. So yeah, I got plenty to
Nice.
do.
Yeah.
Adam, Adam, are
Hey,
you
hey.
staring at that blank page,
Yeah.
afraid to start?
Hey,
It's good to
Hey,
have you back,
Adam.
Adam.
Hey,
hey.
Adam.
Hey, everybody. Ah, nice to be back here with everyone.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Adam, I
New
Happy
feel
New
Year.
like
Year to
begonia.
you.
I feel like begonia is like set up for a perfect Adam pun. It's got to. It
It's
it
got,
it,
right?
it's somewhere in there.
I'm
There's
actually a little
something.
embarrassed that I haven't now that you mention it.
Yeah,
Well,
your
step it up,
begonia.
Adam.
Yeah, yeah. I can't. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. It's like almost there. I'm like,
Right.
your your
Well, you can think of
begonias.
the pun, but the tie into something that you would say anyway is the hard part about
Yeah,
puns.
the art of punning.
Like if you were gardening and like a cicada landed on your friend and you're like, hey, you got to watch out for that flower patch. And they said, why? And he said, well, because you got a bug on you.
Uh,
But it only works if they've got a bug on them while looking at begonias. Like otherwise, it's just, why would you say that?
Oh,
This is this
you know what you
the
do? Put a little fly on Emma Stone's forehead.
right. There you go. That's how you do
Begonia. Yeah. Anyways, these are these all of these films are films that I would be very hesitant to loosely recommend to people I don't know well.
it.
Yeah. Because, Dale was like, you got to go see one battle after another. And then I was like, you have to see Begonia, but also if you hate it, don't blame me. Yeah. So someone asked, they're working with chalk colors and they want to know if they should start with dark tones or light tones, black or gray. What do you think? How should they tackle, like, how do you answer that question?
I use pastels quite a bit in figure drawing, and I do it both ways.
Yeah.
Both but Usually if I'm doing a dark figure against a light background,
Yeah.
I obviously start with the dark. But some and I got in the habit of starting with dark, even with like putting a real soft silhouette of dark down before I put any light on to do a light figure against the dark. I know that's a complicated answer, but that's just how it happens.
Someone else also asked, and Cassandra, I bet you have to have a system for calculating this.
Uh-huh.
um, been painting for years, still have a hard time estimating how long projects will take, and always forget to time myself. Any advice on incorporating timekeeping into your painting process? I asked if it was just for them personally or for billing, and they said both.
Well, like if it's for billing, I mean, you look at your workday and how much time you're spending on it, and you can get really specific. But generally speaking, like I get offers for shows like a year in advance. So I've already accepted that I'm doing like 22 shows already this coming year. So
Ooh.
to do that, I have to think about how fast I can work, and I generally will guess what sizes the pieces will be, just thinking about things, you know, between an 8 by 10 to an 11 by 14, like I'll get that done in a week, depending on how detailed I get. If I'm going bigger than that, then I know I'm going to need to tack on a couple days. And so I have a generalized idea how long it takes to paint a piece, potentially get the frame in shape. So um, just pay attention and just start with base generalizing, and then you can get more specific. But, think about what you're working on and what day did you start it on? How much time of that day were you able to spend on it if you're doing other things? Like you start to get a good idea how you work. And then if you're working a lot, you get faster as you go. So then you can start to last year, my 8 by 10s were being done in 3.5 days for the most part. So then I was able to kind of up how much work I was doing. So the most work I've ever done was last year. And so you just start to figure out what you can accomplish. I know John's the same way with that.
And so
Imagine.
I do suffer with that same thing of figuring out how long I spent on something or how long I should, how long things take me. And what helped me get a beat on that is to like kind of reverse engineer it so that I don't necessarily like, time myself working, right? But what I will do is I'll set timers for myself for a work period, essentially to make sure I take breaks, right? To make sure that before I work too long on something and screw it up, I remember to step away from it. So like I'll set like, half hour, 20-minute timers. But once you've done that, you can actually think of how many times you stepped away from it and know that that was at least a half hour of work. And so
Yeah.
you can kind of add those up for the day too.
Like my day is very specifically timed when my kids are at school. So I know how many hours they're at school, and if I'm working on other things and then I'm getting to the painting, like I just kind of honestly automatically mark that time that I start. So I just have a timer that starts running in my head so that I know that I have the time to get it done. Because there's this clock ticking to get things done that I that goes off in my brain. There's an alarm that goes off when I'm off track. Do you guys get that alarm?
When my kids were smaller, I got it much more.
That makes sense.
So I know exactly what you mean on that. Yeah.
Yeah, with young
Now
kids,
I think now I
get
think that's just
very.
my default. I just feel I'm just in a panic all the time. And
Well, that's not what I wanted to hear, Adam. I wanted to hear that, like, when your kids get older, you get to relax a little bit in that.
well, no, that's it. I get to relax a little more, but I'm still not used to relaxing. So every time I relax, I start to panic.
Mm,
That's also not what you wanted to hear.
no, that's not helpful, my friend. Not helpful at all.
Jeff, loved your illustrations for Harvard Magazine. Nice. Harvard Magazine.
Oh,
Huh.
cool. Thank you.
Wow.
That makes you sound really smart saying you have illustrations
Yeah.
in Harvard
I
Magazine,
know,
Adam.
right?
I didn't know you were a Harvard man.
Ooh, he's a
Yeah.
brainiac.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
the
was
funniest the funniest thing from the new Avatar movies, you know how they have the Avatar giant body, is they said somebody said the only realistic thing about these movies is that somebody that went to Harvard would have an extra large Harvard shirt for their Navi body. Yeah, yeah. So I'll get you a hat. We'll send you one. Which on the topic of Harvard swag,
Mm.
we got some drawing Hive swag coming up. We've been hard at work.
Oh,
That's so exciting.
oh,
Cassandra
that's
saw it. It's very
Hmm.
exciting. It's thrilling. We're gonna be
Graced
finalizing
it
some
awesome.
designs. We're gonna be doing. I'm kind of debating what we're gonna put it on. We're doing a sweater for sure. Sweater and a tee. Maybe a hat. I don't know. It's so hard to decide. I think sweater and tee.
I'll definitely wear it.
Yeah.
and a life size, a full size bee costume like onesie,
I was gonna get. We were getting one of the
a
ones that
big
has the
honeybee
air.
onesie.
We'll do one of the
It's,
ones that has the
fleece for the
air.
winter.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm actually really excited about it. It's really fun. Grace has been working on it, and it's like it's kind of metal, but it's also kind of like Ivy League-ish. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I will proudly wear what she's
Okay,
designed.
cool. Yeah, yeah. Hope you guys like skulls. No, I'm just kidding.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet.
You know what? It should be like a portrait thing where it's just a skull and just says like, "You've got really great bone structure."
Um, well, you know what? This was my goal when I was thinking about how we would go about it, because Grace designed all of it. It did 100% of the work. But my goal is that if it's a shirt that somebody sees at a thrift store, they'll be like, "Hell yeah, I want this." Yeah.
I like that stream of thought. That's good.
Yes, I like that thinking.
Yeah. Funniest thing ever is if your friends ever do like promotional shirts for their business, is to send them a photo of it hanging at a thrift store. It is. I used to do that to my dad all the time. If I was near a thrift store, I would put a Trayvon shirt on. It was so funny.
Love that.
He's just like, "Wow, didn't you give these out to all of us like 5 days ago?" Yeah, yeah. Somebody just joined. Well, I hope you can join drawing if it's your first time. Yeah, if you did join late, because I know we do like the intros pretty fast, um, draw along with us. It's going to be fun. And on that note, we're going to move on. We're on time today. In 2026, Drawing Hive is running on time. So we are moving
Really?
on to the next image. So if this is your first time joining, or if you're kind of new to Drawing Hive, we recommend tackling as many of these images as you can comfortably. Move on, pick the next image. And if you want to share your work with us, which is a really fun part of the show, we're going to look at all the art at the end of the night. Join our Discord server. The Discord server is awesome. John, you remember Pierre Rose from Illustration Academy?
Yes.
He just found our Discord server. He's on it. Saw a bunch of his work. He's awesome.
Awesome.
Welcome to the club. Yeah. Awesome. Adam, so what were you working on over the holidays?
I got the go ahead to work on finals for that book about the female skydiver from the pre-airplane era.
Oh,
And
cool.
but I got the approval a while ago, but then I had a bunch of other commissions that sort of snuck up in front of it while I had been waiting for them to give me the okay. So the moment my semester was over, I just dug in and worked on like 16 illustrations for my skydiving book. Incidentally, a little bit of trivia about that particular person. She was technically a parachutist, but she was also technically the first skydiver.
Wait, what's the difference between a parachutist and a skydiver? Because don't they both need parachutes?
Well, I think, the reason they called them parachutists initially was because their parachute was attached to the thing they jumped off of and then automatically opened.
Mm.
And she was the first person ever to jump off of a thing. Well, not the first one person, but the first person to successfully jump off of a thing, have her parachute malfunction, do a free fall, and then have to figure out how to open the parachute herself.
Oh, good heavens.
Um, and so that kind of made her the first skydiver because everyone else up till then um, did it tried their best not to jump off of things without a parachute already open.
Understandably.
The woman who preceded her in the aerialist act that she was in met her fate that way,
Ooh.
as did the one who came after her.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah, jumping off of stuff in the early 1900s was yeah, they hadn't
Fraught
worked out all the kinks.
with
They were
complications.
working out kinks on the fly, so to speak.
Oh, you are here for the puns.
I didn't even it just happened. That was just the only way to deliver that information.
Ah,
They would have liked it, Adam. No. Yeah, they no, I yeah. It's up there with like cave diving. That's
yeah.
what cave diving is now. But cave diving, where do
Ooh,
you see that sport go? Where does that sport go? You know what I mean? Like
right.
the skydiving, like I could see like I don't know. That you could see like a trajectory in like in terms of
Yeah,
like growth and change and like opening up doors
yeah.
for you
Well,
know.
so it was funny when I was doing research for the book, I called up a friend of mine in the local arts
Yeah.
community who is a professional female skydiver. And it
Yeah.
was like somehow I wound up knowing someone who fit that description. And I wanted her to kind of go over things with me, see if she could explain any of the apparatus or things,
Yeah.
early
Oh, that's
skydiving
good.
stuff.
Hmm.
Mostly she looked at all of it and she was like, I've never seen anything like this as before. You would never do it like this if now was how how
Well,
she
that's
reacted
probably
to
good
then
if
go
you,
for skydiving.
Oh,
based
I
on
mean,
what the
that
way
would be
you're
insane
describing
if
it.
like 100 years later they're just like, yeah, we did the same thing.
Oh yeah, right, right. But like we're looking at stuff that people are holding on to or
Yeah.
attaching themselves to and going, I said, I have no idea what this is. Do you? And she was like, I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
But I said, are you familiar with Tiny Broadwick, this historical figure? And she sends me a picture of herself free falling over a canyon,
Okay.
waving a gigantic banner with Tiny Broadwick on
What?
it. She's like, yes, especially for women who parachute. She's like, she's our queen.
That's
Wow.
funny. Um, I have a spooky skydiving story of a friend of mine. We haven't spoken for like years and years, but she went to grade school with her, and she's a pro skydiver.
Ooh,
And she this is years ago that I heard through the grapevine. She was skydiving and collided with another diver when they were
ooh.
flying, got knocked out fully,
No.
and just came to in the air confused.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah. Can
uh-uh.
you imagine?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I
uh-huh.
know, right? Crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's banana. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Yeah.
You
That's
in,
Well,
Cassandra?
not gonna do it.
Now, this is the other funny. This is my other funny. This is not a spooky skydiving story. This is a funny one.
oh.
It's my buddies over the holidays had like an impromptu like last minute like bachelor party. Uh just cuz they're like we've got to do it. Let's do it, and they're all in town. And one of the guy my good buddy was like, we're going to this place called Sky Zone where you
Was that
basically it's
the
like a
indoor kind of
yeah, it's yeah.
skydiving
Yeah.
experience?
Yeah. Basically, they just build a. It's the business that requires them to build a building that's completely unsellable.
Right.
Because there's just a room that's a giant tube. But he goes, so it was pretty expensive, and I was like, how much was it? And he was like, it was $100 each, and I was like, okay, that seems moderately close to whatever it costs to skydive. Like I'm guessing skydiving costs like 300, 400 maybe. But then he was like, yeah, so we pay $100 and then you only get to do it for 3 minutes.
What? You pay $100 for 3 minutes?
3 minutes, which I bet is pretty close to like how long your traditional skydiving experience lasts. I don't know. No idea. I'm working with zero knowledge.
Right.
But this is the funniest part. He was like, but then like a guy straps onto us. And I was like, oh, what? Just go skydiving.
Right.
I was like, what? Like, you still had to do the tandem thing? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, that's lame. Like, don't ever do that again. That just like, why? I was just like, what could go wrong? Yeah. So yeah, they just were strapped up to
Huh.
other people, strangers. He was like, yeah, completely ruined it.
Yeah, so in like the really early days of it, like they used to I mean like
Yeah.
they would make their own hot air balloons, send
Yeah.
the hot air balloons up, and then jump off the hot air balloon when they guessed it was high enough in the air.
Wow. When they guessed.
When
Yeah,
they
these
guessed. And
great words here.
she got into it. She was like 5'1" and 16 years old. And she basically like harassed the guy who was doing it until he let her.
Wow.
Like, when okay, I'll send you up in the balloon and you jump off when you think it's time.
Gosh, I can't even.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine going to the fair and having them let you do the most dangerous thing that the last person
Yeah.
died doing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, when I this gets to where like I think, when we think that we live in a litigious society, you just remember that everything we do is because someone did it the wrong way before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you ever think that you're overinsured for anything, just consider what people used to do before that.
Oh, I can't imagine. Just riddled with anxiety.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the book itself was a really hard illustration thing just because almost nothing in it still exists.
Yeah.
And is only photographed like once in blurry 1904 technology.
So like black and white,
Oh,
distant.
right, black and white, distant blur, like nothing from there's no like diagrams of how any of it works.
Also, what's really this is funny to me is that like one of those photos, if there's enough of them, one of them were like, we should take a photo with this because wouldn't it be so funny to imply we were using that we thought this was. I mean, one of those
Right, right.
photos is a joke photo,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm just imagining that like back then you'd be like, oh, this is so silly. Take a photo of me with it, and then
Oh,
it's
right.
so many years later we're gonna be like, oh my god.
Like that's what they did?
Yeah, it's like it's like some umbrella stuff. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like,
Totally.
yeah, yeah, the umbrella. I bet man, I bet we lost a lot of them to the umbrella research. You know the because that it's so tempting. Like I remember as a kid, like my parents would like if I had an umbrella, they would not like let me near high things. Like,
Right.
like
Thanks a lot, Mary Poppins.
it's just too tempting. It's you're like, I know it's not gonna like be exactly like the movie, but like, is it gonna be slower? You know?
Right. Does it?
Yeah, yeah. It is funny though, like the mindset that like what is it in a person that like drives them to do something to be like,
Right.
oh, that's
Right.
I live in a world
Look.
where that's impossible, but I think it's
Like
possible. You know what
the
I mean?
flying squirrel things,
Right.
the where you're wearing those like
Yeah,
kind of caped, connected
yeah.
arms to legs
Mhm.
things. That to me is wild. Have you watched those videos?
Yeah, I don't like. I have a strong opinion on those. I don't like him.
It's so dangerous.
When I was with Jeremy Collins,
Hmm.
I met the guy that does that with his dog,
Oh, I've seen that video of that
and
guy.
I was legitimately rude to him, and I was like, "Your dog doesn't like that."
Yeah. My thought
I was
immediately
just
was
like,
like, I don't want to get too much into like pet animal consent, but I'm gonna say like the dog did
"Yeah,
not.
Yeah, I was like,
really
your
sign up
dog
for
doesn't like.
Hmm.
I literally was just like, your dog doesn't like it. You're just doing it for views. He was
What'd
like,
he say?
it was just an argument. You know, it was just a polite argument. you know, yeah, um, yeah, uh, yeah. I don't know if he's still doing that.
Hey, Dale.
All right, we got Dale here.
it. Right.
Look at you guys here. All this stuff looks good.
Well,
Hey,
we hired artists for the first
congratulations,
hour.
Dale. I saw you got like 6 pieces in Society of Illustrators for LA.
Yeah, the check cleared. The bribes worked.
In Boston.
What family member was judging that, Dale?
I know. I know. I know.
No, good for you. I saw that post too. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
So
That's great.
impressive.
Congrats, Dale.
Thank you. I was psyched because that was a killer jury. It's like a
Who was on the jury that you can remember?
DJ
Yeah.
Stout. I know
Oh,
Mary was on it.
Yeah, Miriam was on it.
Yep. Matt Mahurin.
No kidding.
oh wow.
Yeah. Oh geez, now I'm blanking. But all like good names and like a little hint for people who are kind of at the start of this whole thing. After you do this for a while, you can look at a jury and you know if you're going to get in or not. Like you can look at
Yeah.
the names of the jury and you're like,
With
that's not my jury.
Right.
without naming names, because I don't want this to be like a dog on people, but I do know we have a lot of students that and I see like just a lot of artists like, once these awards go out and they find out they lost, there's like a lot of frustration and they really take it personally, especially like early on.
Sure.
Do you ever see juries where you see the names and you think like, oh, that I don't know that that person quite belongs on it or is maybe a good fit
No,
for.
no,
I'm not talking about that jury, by the way, or like
no,
that
no, no.
group, but like these
There are
shows
a
where you
lot of
see it. Yeah.
yeah, there are a lot of juries where I just don't know who the people are. But
Okay.
I
Right.
mean, illustration's there's such a vast
Okay.
landscape. I don't know every area, and I'll be honest, like
Mhm.
I don't know who all of the younger people are, but
Yeah.
no, I just kind of assume when it's not old guys like me, I'm like, oh well, no, maybe not this time.
Hmm.
But I still enter.
I think you got it right, Dale. It's like I don't think you think, oh, that person's not going to make a good juror. I just think you think they may go a different way. They
Right.
have a different focus.
Well, and I try to educate myself on who they are. So I'll look them up and then I can a lot of times you can see, well, I'm not really their aesthetic. I'm not really their thing. So um but like I said, I still give it a shot.
Yeah.
Um
That's totally what I do too for like other art competitions. I'll look up the jurors and I'm like, oh, they're not going to pick me. I'll try, but like,
yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
not their cup of tea.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
for people who get discouraged, I once, I rarely get into these things, and so there's a year that I was recently out of grad school, and I looked at it, and it was like, oh my goodness, like I have two children's books out, and the judges for the children's book field are all like former professors of mine and
Yeah.
mentors and people I know from here, and so I was like, all right, well maybe this is the test of that, it's who you know. I didn't get anything
Oh
in.
man.
Nothing.
Oh,
I
maybe it is who you know.
right.
What is what's the maximum you'd be willing to pay to submit to a show?
To
You
submit?
mean per
Yeah.
piece or total?
Per let's say per piece, just to make it clear.
Uh, oh, I don't even know. Um, I think what are the entries if you're not members of these things? I think they're generally what,
Some of them might get up to 50. They're like 35 or so usually.
35-ish. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At
So I
what
mean
point do you
that's
say like, whoa?
um
Anything over 50.
Yeah, anything over 50.
Even
yeah, I
50,
would
I'll examine it and be like,
Oh yeah, right.
do I really have a fighting chance? If I do, I'm not paying
Right.
that.
Well, and
No,
then
no,
you've
but
got
I'm
to do
saying
like
like
a
the over 50 is where I go, I don't know what I could get out of this that would be, other
well, I
than
mean, if it's
is
if
it an
it's
organization I want to make a charitable donation to? Because that's really what
right,
it
right.
is.
That's the thing, right? You know, do you it's never a guarantee. And then if you do get in, it doesn't mean it's a guarantee that there's going to
Right.
be some downstream benefit. It's just, you got in and like for me, I like the Society of Illustrators New York
Mhm.
because it's a chance to go hang out with my friends in New York at the opening. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'll be totally well, no, I shouldn't say this. So I'm the chair of the Society of Illustrators competition LA next year. So I need to pick, I need to choose a jury. I need to choose who's going to do the call for entries poster. So I'm going to get a real education on what this whole thing is like. So when everybody doesn't get in, you can
Right.
visit me back here and yell at me. I can tell you why you didn't get in.
Hey, that's exciting though that you're doing
Yeah,
that.
that's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's
I think
cool.
I remember you telling me once at one of these nights that like, or I don't know if it was me or just a general statement, like, just, yeah, there's so much to judge, and if you're after lunch,
Oh, yeah. God help you. It's true.
Yeah. They used to do it after dinner, late at night at the Society of Illustrators, and people would fall asleep.
Oh my
Sounds
God.
miserable. That sounds like
Oh my
my
God.
my worst nightmare is having to do something when I'm really tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
So
after they've
Timmy,
been
Timmy, Timmy,
drinking for
um,
3 hours.
yeah.
listen to Timmy, man. Wait till you have children.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's no, that's if you ever have kids, that's going to be just part of life. Put it
well,
that way.
then you only do things when you're really tired.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Pretty much.
On the other, I will say, in encouragement for that, what you also discover is like the way your brain compartmentalizes too, and there's parts of your brain that you haven't used all day that then suddenly wake up
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
go, for me that is just the drawing hive part of my brain. The drawing hive and the
Yeah.
music part of my brain just like perk up when I put them in demand.
Yeah. Yeah. And you learn time management really quickly too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or I guess you don't.
No, you
Exactly. Yeah.
do.
You
You
either do or you
do.
don't. Yeah. Yeah. I guess, depends on how
Becomes
you,
your new superpower.
yeah. Yeah. Um, who picked this reference this week?
Combo, Cassandra, myself, and Timmy.
Good movies. I've
I
been
didn't do
very,
much. I just suggested Aunt Gladys, who I cannot draw at the moment.
I didn't want to say that, Cassandra, but I'm just kidding.
I've been trying to like all day. I've been painting a room in perspective. That's not my strength. The while trying to put a rat in a chair in 1920s wear, and I think my brain is just fried.
But you did just put into focus just one of the things I love about art and illustration in particular, but what we do, which is getting to form sentences in the English language that aren't being said on any other broadcast network right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
One of my traditions when I'm teaching my college courses, when sentences come across like that, and especially if you're then like trying to explain to someone what went wrong in the perspective drawing of their rat wearing 1920s wear, especially if it's carrying a machine gun, is you get to say things like that and then go, I just kind of look around and go like, guys, I think we all need to acknowledge that they are not saying that in the business hall right now.
That's funny.
Yes. Yes.
We're definitely in the toy department.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, I got to do one of my most favorite pieces over Christmas break. And Adam, like, I'm totally curious to know if you knew about the story of Napoleon and the rabbits. Do you know about this, Adam?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Was
Okay.
this was this when he was in exile?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I had the funniest conversation at the dinner table with like, my kids and my husband, and my daughter just randomly was just like, I heard about a story about Neapolitan and the rabbits. And I was like,
Funny.
Neapolitan? What could be
It's really funny.
Neapolitan? What's Neapolitan? Do you mean Napoleon? And she was like, yeah, Neapolitan. And I was like, cool. And and she was like, it's a true story and the rabbits won. And I was like, what? What? What in the what? And so then, my husband Googled it real quick and he was like, it's true. And then like we found the kids book that she had started to see. So then we got the kids book and then we read it together and just laughed so hard. And it's a totally true story that Napoleon had signed a treaty with Russia to end that war and decided to have a celebratory hunt. And so his chief of staff was like, I'll pull this fun hunt together. What's easy to hunt? Domesticated rabbits because, they're just used to being around people. They won't run fast. It'll just make it a really easy hunt. So he gets the numbers are, all over the place on this between 300 and 3,000 domesticated rabbits from like a local farm. So it's a lot of rabbits. And they put them in cages and they all like have this lunch and then they open up the cages, but they never fed the rabbits. So the rabbits look to people for food because they're habituated and just go after them. And they especially went after Napoleon. And so it's just like tons of rabbits started climbing up him, up his back, up his sides, everywhere, like going after him so much that he had to run away to his carriage. And they like were going onto his carriage. Like the rabbits attacked and he had to retreat. So that day, the rabbits won.
Wow.
Wow.
Very cool.
Wow. Today the rabbits beat
Yeah.
Napoleon.
So there's
Fun.
a children's
Yeah.
book called Napoleon versus the Rabbits. And so I read it to my kids and gosh, like we all laughed so hard. And I had to do a painting for a show called Literature. And I was like, okay, I don't know if this is what they mean for it to be, but this is what I'm doing. And so I did a painting for that piece, and it was like one of my favorite pieces I got to do.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
Did you know that the Napoleon height is completely propaganda, not
I
real?
do know that.
I did not know he wasn't short.
He
Not
was
at all.
average height.
He was above average
Well,
for
but
for the
what was
era.
average back then?
Average was
Well,
like
but
probably like 5'4" for
the idea
men.
that he was short wasn't co-opted now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. No, like all the drawings and stuff and like
wow.
basic he was above average height. He was like 5'6", 5'7".
oh, no kidding. It's
Yeah, he
like
was
future
5'6".
generations are going to actually think that Trump had like miniature hands.
Right.
Yeah, I think that it yeah, so it was a British propaganda and it was mostly by artists just drawing him as like
Artists, come on,
a
man.
small person.
Like a lot
Famous
of those political
caricaturist.
cartoons,
Yeah.
right?
James Gilray. Ever heard of him?
Huh.
You should, because he
Yes.
changed Napoleon's memory.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty funny to be above average height and just be like, oof,
Right.
and for history to just remember you as small.
That's really
You know
funny.
that reminds me of this
Yeah.
quote I came across when I was teaching an art appreciation class from
Yeah.
Picasso once about his portrait of Gertrude Stein. And he said something like, he said, yes, I finished the painting. People say she doesn't look like it, but she will.
You will. Yeah. 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 That's funny.
That's
That's
awesome.
funny.
That's a great quote. That's a good one.
That's a
Um,
super Picasso thing to be said
Oh
too.
yeah.
um, John, I know you've got something prepped for tonight. We got a very fun one for, and John's doing his hair dryer right when I'm referencing. He's not hearing any of this. We'll wait. um, yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Yeah, so you could draw the people you don't like as tiny little people, and maybe history will remember it
Maybe it'll
that
Right.
stick.
way.
Maybe it'll stick.
Yeah, yeah. John, I don't know if we got you there, but are you ready to do your talk? Do you want to do it? You want to jump into it? Am I talking to anybody?
Hey, Timmy, I need like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, Dale, I got an airbrush for Christmas. I haven't gotten to play with it yet because I had to get
Ooh,
through a few pieces, but I'm very excited.
very cool. You're gonna love it.
I can't wait.
If you want any, what'd you get?
I asked for the one you recommended and the same compressor and everything.
Wow, awesome. That's good stuff. Yeah, if you need any advice or it's pretty simple. Once you get into it, you'll see it's pretty. There's
Cassandra,
not that much to it.
Cassandra, can I share the image you just sent me?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like you would know what I was talking about if I sent it to you.
It's amazing.
The what?
It's a really cool painting that Cassandra's working on,
It's
and it's
my
very
Napoleon versus the rabbits piece. I did
yeah,
a rabbit in the style of Napoleon, but on a French bulldog in a park instead of the Swiss Alps.
yeah. I'm getting it right now. It's very, very funny. It's just taking a minute,
It
people. I'm
just goes to
sorry.
show I'm a very serious artist.
Wow, Dale, that's looking awesome. Dale, have you seen all these yet, or
All the
those
movies?
flicks, all the movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did your
I,
daughter work on any of them?
no, no. We saw Marty Supreme, and man, that was just like what a crazy movie that was.
I don't even know what it's
Really?
about.
It's not about ping pong.
I totally thought it was about ping pong.
I
It's
didn't think it was, I didn't know what it was about, but then when I saw the ping pong, I was like, is it about ping pong?
it's not about ping pong. Ping pong, figures into it, but it's like it's not about ping pong.
You ready, Timmy?
Look what I'm showing right now, guys. This is
Oh,
Oh wow.
Whoa.
That's hilarious.
pretty hilarious.
Oh
fantastic.
my
Oh,
God.
that's great.
I love that the
Wow.
pug is just looks exactly like Salacuse's dog, by the way.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I mean they all look the same. I mean, one pug is
Oh, it's a
every
French
pug.
bulldog.
Oh, yeah, that's what he is.
I can't tell them apart either, Timmy.
French
They both
bulldog
have
pug.
smushy faces.
It's
Yeah, they all. You
the
know what? They all breathe the same.
Yeah. Snore the same.
right, right. The
No,
pug has a slightly different accent.
no, John, take
You
it.
set?
Yeah, go ahead. No song for you tonight. 2026 is very serious
Oh, no
on
song.
music. Yeah.
No song?
Whoa, John doesn't get any music?
Oh my God. Okay.
What
Wow.
are we gonna do?
Happy New Year, John.
Yeah.
I know.
Happy New
I'll
Year.
learn.
Get used to it.
Damn, wow.
You're like Eeyore.
Cold as ice.
Thanks for noticing. All right. This is kind of fun. Dale, you'll remember this. Remember Faces in the Crowd in Sports Illustrated?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's kind of what Faces in the Hive. Um, and this is really interesting. We were just talking about Dale's success and many of our other instructors of success they've had in some of the annual shows. I thought it'd be really fun tonight to congratulate our past students, some current and some past over the last, these are all recent, and things that happened in 2025 for them.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
Oh, I love
check,
that.
so
Yeah.
check this out. Addie Green,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
look
Mm.
at that.
Yeah, that's killer,
Cool
man. Wow.
piece.
Dale,
Doesn't matter who's on the jury for that one.
yeah, Dale, a whole bunch of these were done in our class. Um,
Wow.
so Addie Green, Society of Illustrators, Los Angeles.
Fantastic.
Addie Green,
Abby.
Wow.
American Illustration.
Oh, that's great.
Addie Green, 3x3. Isn't that incredible?
Dang,
So
yeah.
good.
Wow.
So good.
Awesome. Eric Adolph.
There
All
he is.
That was
right.
such a great piece too, Eric.
Yes.
What's he trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know. Great idea, very well executed.
Yeah. Wow.
Fantastic.
Doug Bell,
Oh
God,
man, I saw that this
Oh,
morning.
Doug.
That
love
is
Doug's work
killer.
too.
Yes.
his work should be in all of them. That
Yep.
guy's
Yeah.
Hmm.
amazing.
Yep. That's incredible.
Here's another one.
Oh, so
Decided Illustrators Los Angeles. This was actually last year.
Yeah.
I think that's right. This is this year. This is last year, but it didn't come out until January. So I thought, well, I'll include it. 2025.
counts.
Yep.
Count on it. Wow.
Lynn St. Clair.
Ooh.
Yay.
Oh, that's an awesome piece, Lynn.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. She's great.
Yep. And you're going to see more of those. I promise you. She's on a run.
I believe it.
Chuck Todd.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Boy.
Woo woo.
Mm.
Melissa Whitaker. Three
Oh,
by
that's
three.
Oh, that's
awesome.
wonderful.
Is that a killer piece?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
it is. She's a hard worker.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
all are.
no doubt.
Dang.
Yeah, Peter.
Awesome.
Pete's
All
just
right.
he's
Yes,
so
Pete.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
That is
Pete's, get,
hilarious.
Pete's getting his due. So here's three by three.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Creative
Nice.
Quarterly. Those three
Yeah.
pieces. Oh my God, the bottom left one just kills me.
Hmm.
His
Yeah.
his caricatures are so good.
Yeah, they are.
He's doing his month of portraits right now, too.
American Illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
AJ.
That is
AJ,
incredible.
that
Oh,
piece had to be in it.
yeah.
So good.
I would have voted for this thing for a medal. This thing's
Yeah.
Yeah,
amazing.
I agree.
Yeah.
That gets
AJ, that
everything.
is just awesome.
It's funny. It's dark. It's like it's beautiful.
Mm.
It's grotesque
Yeah.
and it's really funny.
The
Yeah.
value, like just the all the choices were all the right choices for that
Yep.
piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, John.
Yeah, that's medal worthy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Look at Robert's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He's
Killer.
got both coasts covered.
Uh-huh.
East Coast and West Coast.
Hey, JJ, Robert Coast to Coast.
That's right. You know, uh,
Fantastic.
just as we talk about our school, we talk about what we do in classes. These are and Dale said it, right? These are very hardworking people. They have put a tremendous amount of effort. They're chasing, they're continuing to pursue, and they're doing it the right way. And I think that I think that one of the, some of these people came to our program just incredibly facilitated, but maybe some guidance on helping them messaging, how to approach, how to organize your portfolio, how to finish the portfolio. And I am so incredibly proud. This is all within this year. Amazing stuff.
It's incredible, John. I mean, the amount of times I see like a tag from like, oh, so and so from Visual Arts Passage one, whatever.
Uh,
It's hard to keep track of. I'm glad you did this roundup.
yeah.
If anybody was left off of it, please
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah, please do.
We'll
And
we'll
my
feature
and
you
my
next week.
apologies if I
Yeah,
missed something. These people probably have more stuff going on, but
yeah.
this is what I pulled. And thanks to Eric Adolph for helping me out on it too.
Yeah, because man, good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Just
George
killer.
rocks.
I'm gonna click back through the up to the top.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Really inspiring,
Yeah.
right?
And
And just a
again, there's
wide,
so many. There's I should say this too, and I call it Save Faces um, in the drawing hive. Um, the there's there's a number of other professionals that are work in different parts of the industry that draw with us frequently. Julian, Gary Armano. There's some just
yep,
incredible Albert Tomer. There's some incredibly good artists that
Yeah,
are part of this.
Alberto, Jason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to share with us.
I love the range too. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But these are people that were in our classroom.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, and it was fun to watch them develop too.
Yeah. Some of these cases, it's like as you're doing it, you feel like, oh my gosh, I've created a monster. I
I know.
mean, it's like
That is just
that's less work for me.
yeah, that's incredible right there.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm done, Timmy.
I do want to just remind people after we flew through those, that's what our school is all about. Is not just like, we don't like, that's why we don't do like on demand classes. You know what? It's very easy to do on demand classes. I just want to tell people that. We see the on demand class money. It's tempting, but we focus on the real life, like real relationships, real connection where you meet your teacher and you are having a dialogue with them in your art because it it equates to real world results. It just does. You have to have that relationship where you're having a dialogue about the work, where it's going, what you need to do, what your goals are, and what stands between you and those goals. So we are enrolling right now for the winter semester. It starts January 24th. So the countdown is on. So if you're thinking about, I mean, like the most common thing I see and hear from people, like especially younger artists now, is like I feel stuck. Or I feel plateaued. I feel like my art's like I'm like at this one space and I want to take it to the next level and I can't. Sometimes that means like you don't have a career yet and you just want to start your career. And then other times I think it's like you want your career to be, and you want your career to be different a little bit. You want it to be at another level or you want it to be in another field. And that's what our school is all about. It's about bridging that gap. And it is possible. Just want to remind you all that it is possible, as much as people like to like lead you to believe that it is not. But it's really important that you believe in yourself. I think that that's the one thing that I hear most often from artists that I think makes me sad. Or I think like, okay, wow, this artist is going to have a really rough time succeeding because they're like in this echo chamber of believing it's not attainable. It's, it's so competitive, and the competitive part of it is true, but it's like, man, if your like starting point is like I need like a backup plan or whatever, like you're starting, you're starting not even on the blocks, you're
Yep.
way in the back. um and our school is all about, I think, getting you primed to like hit the track as fast as possible and with as much momentum as possible. And I think that starts with confidence. It starts with community. I mean, that's how you get confidence, in my opinion, is you need community. And so that's why that's such a big part of our school. Um, so all of our classes, they're going to be taught by some amazing people. We got Dale and John, Cassandra, and Ray Benia. So everybody here on the panel, Adam, I'm very excited about your children's book class coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna
Um,
get that off the ground
every,
again.
yeah, everyone on the panel here, that's their whole goal, right? I mean,
Hmm.
get
Hmm.
people across the finish line, and whatever your finish line looks like, that's what we set as the target. So if you are thinking about it, there's really never a better time to, I think, like commit to something. Like if you love it, like the sooner you commit to it, the better. I cannot emphasize that enough. The longer you wait, the longer you are postponing a thing you love. So chase it. Make this the year that you did it.
Yes, you should. Because,
Right.
you don't want to just wonder, should I have done something? Should I have tried?
Oh my
Just feels
gosh.
good to be able to move forward.
Yeah. The number of people, I mean, I turned 37 this year. A lot of friends realizing, like, I mean, I'm not trying to be like a downer, but it's just, I think that this is kind of when you start to think like, oh, I should have taken that risk, or,
Hmm.
you know, and it's, in a lot of ways, they're manageable ways to do it. Not talking about our school anymore, but just like it's not a either or often.
Right.
Do you guys feel that way?
Totally.
Um,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Um,
I'm on Reddit all the time, and I read like what the most common questions, that artists ask, and it's just like there is a narrative that it's like either or. It's like they're like, I'm thinking about either committing to art, which I love, or everybody says I'm going to fail, so I'm thinking about going to law school, and you're like, what?
I know. I
You
know.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's like when I would hear. Well, now I'll get. Never mind.
Oh man, now
Yes,
I
I
want
agree
to
with you.
know. Now I want to know.
Well, no, no. It's like when you would hear people say, "Oh, well, I'm either going to vote for Trump or Bernie," and I used to be like,
Okay, never mind.
"What
I
are you
don't want to
talking
know. I don't
about?"
want to
Yeah. No,
know.
but I mean, I think I'll either have a hamburger or a carrot. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, okay, sure, yeah, whatever, man.
I should have known.
I tried to save you.
No, yeah, you're right. No, you didn't say anything wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm hamming it up.
Um,
I'm hamming it up, Dale.
no, but if
Yeah,
the worst thing is just to look back and I'm not people can do whatever they want to do, but the worst thing is to look back and just think, man, I wish I took that shot, or especially today, it's not necessary to I think it's yeah, when I was coming up, when John was coming up, it was kind of weird to do several things.
uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And I might
Yeah.
I might be contradicting you, Timmy, but today, I was talking to a couple of illustrators a couple of weeks ago who are having a lot of success right now, and they're younger, and they were talking about we're talking about Icon coming up and the kind of things they want to see there, and they were frustrated that the things they had seen did not address people who had to do more than one thing to make a living. And they were kind of criticizing me. They're like, well, the way you talk, it's like, well, the only thing, if you choose to do it, that should be the only thing you choose to do. And I kind of believe that. But
Yeah.
um, I think there's also a world in which it's totally cool to say, okay, I want to make part of my living as an artist. I want to make part of my living as I don't know, whatever else you want to do.
Yeah.
But I think what we're taking a long way around here, Timmy. But
No.
what we offer here is kind of the straightest line to the information that you need to get to where you want to be if you want to do this for a living.
I agree with that though. I like someone said like I'm taking this seriously, I've committed to it. It's like, yeah, I also think that you can do that and like because the truth is like so like a part-time job, right? Or a
Yeah,
full-time job in addition to your art craft. Like so if you think that that's like well, if you're really committed to art, you should be doing art 24/7 all day. It's like with that same logic, it's like so you just think there are groups of people that are not allowed to be artists because like that's impossible. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
that's
that's
not
impossible.
realistic.
It's not it's such a privilege to be able to do that. Like it's an incredible privilege.
yeah,
But I think like you can be fully committed to something and also have all of the responsibilities of like a normal person, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't like when I was starting out. I think the world was different, so I didn't think about it that way. I thought, okay, this has to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
must work because the other things didn't work. You know what I mean? So,
Well, like if you have that option, that's amazing. Like I don't
yeah,
I would not tell somebody um like that's a privilege so you shouldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
right, right.
Like then that's just a wasted privilege. Like it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely take
Yeah.
advantage of that. That's
I,
amazing.
I I also tend to think, the closest I'll come to being a downer on these things too is just kind of say like, doing something, right? And putting your weight
Yeah.
into it doesn't ensure success. But boy,
exactly,
not
exactly.
doing it sure has some guarantees.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah. Also,
And,
some of the people, yeah, some of the people that I know, you know what? You could take a sweet finance job or a sweet job at a firm and be a really like well-paid attorney, and guess what? Those people get fired.
right.
Those people lose their jobs.
Well,
I have
also
met
those
failure
people can do
attorneys.
art on the side too. Like
Yeah,
Right.
it's again,
yeah,
it's not either or. It's, it can be what you can figure out it to be. It doesn't I think the all or none also isn't
yeah.
it isn't necessary too.
I do think I do think that there's like this like muddy area where then you end up with like where we talk about like genius, right? There's a difference between like genius commitment where it's like, oh, there's something that person's brain is different and like they're going to have a happier life if they have no relationships.
Right.
They eat the same meal every day for like like once a day, and all they do is this, and we're going to remember them forever. And it's like, yeah, like that person's a freak of nature, and that's honestly a really tough path.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and I think that most people, if they bit that off, they'd find out they don't like the taste of it.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree.
You know?
Yeah, it's like there's something wrong with them, but thank God they're doing what they're doing because
Yeah.
that's what's wrong with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I
But
like that.
like,
I mean,
but then there's this thing of like, I mean, like, I was joking with a buddy of mine like not long ago because the Chiefs had a bad year, and I was like, when I was in sports in high school, there was always a period where they'd be like, these guys, they all seem distracted, and there was, I feel like everybody I know, I don't know, it might be generational, but like well, it's definitely they definitely don't do this now, but but the coach would eventually get everybody together and be like, no girlfriends.
oh yeah.
Girlfriends are gone for the
Right,
rest of the
right.
season, which is a hilarious. Like, it's not hilarious, but it.
No,
Looking
yes, it
back,
is.
looking back on it, it's very funny that like a coach ended like
Right.
a bunch
Relationship.
of high school relationships
I know.
because he thought his team was distracted, and like I think that sometimes that like sneaks its way into like the like the journey of a craft where people are like the whiplash logic,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
like you have to sacrifice everything, and it's like, God, what a miserable life you'll have if you sacrifice everything. I don't know. Maybe that's too harsh of a saying, but
Well, there's
it
the other
is.
side of that, Timmy,
Yeah,
and that is the benefit of um
of
of
destroying all your relationships.
no of committing to something. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
um I'm definitely the oldest person in the room. Um
But
and
by the way, we're not talking about just committing to something. That we are all pro commit.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but the benefit of first of all the field, it's a tough way to make a
yeah,
living.
It is.
And I think we all do it. And it's obtainable, and that's one of the things I thought was so important with our education, designing the education, where you're getting reality from people that do it day in and day out. And you can see the success. I mean, you can look at Adam and God, Adam, how many books? You got 40 books out there? How many books you
Yeah, it
got
might
out there?
be. It might be about that. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Wow.
see, you
That's
see
so
Dale's
cool.
Dale's work everywhere. There's a gratification that comes
Half
with
the
that.
stamps last year.
Right.
Funny.
Dale was in every post office I went to.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I know, and it wasn't a wanted poster, thank God.
You had to
Dale.
go on a publicity tour because of your stamp.
I know.
It was
Yeah,
so
that's
funny.
cool.
Dale, my mom, wanted to send a condolence letter for someone passed away, and she was like, I was at the post office, and all they had were Dale stamps, and I just thought, I just
That's really
wanted a normal one.
that's really funny. Yeah, just have a flag.
Yeah, can we just have a flag?
That's
Betty
really funny.
White is not a good fit for this card.
I know.
Yeah. No, John, I mean, I would strongly echo what you're saying, which is like commitment is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
think that,
there's
yeah,
there's several times in my life where I felt like I needed to recommit.
yeah,
It's like
Mhm.
Yep.
in
Yep.
it's like I've done this since I was 22 years old, and it's like at times you kind of double down. It's like, have I done it the best I could possibly be? And so you kind of you dig back in and try to go a little bit deeper. Um, I'm There's something about that I really like. I like, I also like the control of your own destiny too.
Mm.
I think I think the industry, we're talking about shows and who's on juries and all that stuff, but generally the industry of the art industry is certainly on the illustration side. Um, if you commit if you commit to it and it's a very honest business.
Mm.
It's not who you know. I mean, there's always some advantages of knowing somebody, but you got to be able to do the work, and the portfolio is everything. And I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. If
yeah,
somebody
I
wants
do.
to dive in, they got a shot.
I like that too. And I really believe that it's over when you say it's over. I know a lot of people who've had a very long career and they're still doing it. And I know people who had a really good, couple of decades and they're not doing it anymore, but each made a decision at some point to keep going or to not keep going. And sometimes it's a matter of willing to adapt and change. And some people just don't do that. And there's also the thing with illustration is, one week you're doing a stamp or a magazine cover, something very widely seen, and then the next you're doing something nobody is ever going to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just the job. That's just how it is.
Right.
So
And
being able to
it's like,
navigate those different altitudes is important.
yeah. And that also goes to like, there's different forms of success that you can, it's helpful to remind yourself sometimes that they're all still success, right? Like the there were periods of time where I was very discouraged because I wasn't getting into shows, but I was like, it's like I did like, 200 published illustrations that year and nothing got in anything. And then, it'd take a friend to go, yeah, but you're working.
Right.
Yeah, you
Like
did
you
200
you did
illustrations.
200 published illustrations. Like what does the rest of it matter? You're actually supporting people with it.
Right.
And I'd go, oh yeah, right, okay, yeah,
I know, but it's easy to dismiss that.
yeah,
If
Well,
you're chasing
yeah,
the wrong
well, it
thing.
always comforts me too a little bit. Norman Rockwell was always so upset that he wasn't respected in the fine arts community. I mean, his work
yeah,
is now in all the museums, but we look at him and just think, what was it like to just feel success all the time? But he
right,
too felt, the burn of failure in the areas that he was
hmm,
seeing not getting accepted. And same with NC Wyeth. So
right,
I think it's something that everybody struggles with. It's just how are you gonna let yourself overcome that and work past what
Yeah.
your idea of that is?
And
Yep.
not to be too hippy dippy, but is that maybe perhaps a lesson in searching for contentment?
Wow,
right,
Well,
man.
yeah, or
I
just
mean,
Wow.
being able
I
to step
mean,
back and have perspective
yeah,
and realize that there was
yeah,
great success in there, even
yeah,
if some of the things you wanted didn't happen.
Yeah.
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 hmm,
Yeah. On my worst day, I'm still drawing for a living. So
right.
Yeah, really.
First day, I'm not drawing, Dale.
I keep hoping you will.
yeah, we get Timmy to do this. Well, Timmy, you must hear similar things with some comedians.
Yeah, except they're like way less in tune with themselves. So they're just like, ah, they're, they're just really unpleasant.
Oh, it seems like they would be.
Yeah.
Oh, is that true? Because it seems like they would be super aware. They're not, huh?
Oh, no,
Oh,
That's no.
no,
That's funny.
they're, well, I mean, some of them are, yeah, but no, no, not in any way.
Oh, because
Some of the
I'm
most aloof people I've ever met, Dale.
well, yeah. I mean, they're
Yeah.
probably well, yeah, yeah,
I guess there are ways that they could be more in tune. They're more in tune with like patterns and things in our lives that are different and strange, that things that we just accept as is, and you know, but like dealing with frustrations, you know, or like understanding Why one person succeeds and another doesn't?
Yeah.
No. Every green room is just full of 8 people talking about why the other person not in that room doesn't deserve whatever they just got.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it's some of the most some of the most reckless tea spilling ever.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
It reminds me of this
Yeah.
musician joke I heard once. I was just simply like, how many guitars does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Yeah.
And Dale, do you know how many?
Um, I suspect I know the answer, but you say so.
Yeah, I mean it's just one, but then well, it takes like 100, but like one to screw it in and 99 to talk about how they could have done it better.
Right, right, right,
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
right.
nice.
One of those.
We used to, so I'm in Boston here, and Berkeley College of Music is here, and when I was playing in clubs, all the Berkeley kids would come out, and this is it sounds like a caricature, but it's really not. It's exactly what happened. The Berkeley kids would stand right up in front of the stage with their arms crossed, and just like look at your hands, and
Oh,
that's
I
it.
bet. Yeah.
What?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was
Oh,
just
totally.
I
hilarious.
still don't understand it. That what?
Figuring
You
out
don't get
how.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, like they're looking to see like, how much of your fretboard you're using. Are you playing with your pinky? Could I have done that?
Oh,
Is that just a
Exactly.
I
pentatonic
get what you're
Exactly.
scale?
Oh,
saying.
It's like a
That,
dude,
judgment.
No,
dude,
I
yeah.
you're
got
only
that. I
using
was
three
trying to understand.
fingers.
I thought we were
Yeah.
talking about art still, so I was thrown off.
Oh
Sorry.
no,
Yeah.
no, but
Oh,
Well, it is art,
it's the
but
kind of thing
yeah.
that, really like there
Yeah.
are art people that do that, but they're not the same way.
you don't go to, well, I guess, what I was going to
Well,
say, you don't go to,
actually,
yeah,
yeah.
nah.
But sometimes art people tend to do it in a more conceptual way, really.
Well, you know what though?
Okay.
It's funny because I just went and saw, um, we were at the Gagosian Gallery in New York. I went with Victor Uhas, and I heard somebody next to us. We saw a Deep Chord exhibit.
Oh,
Oh, is
Uh,
nice.
there even corn there?
yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it was awesome. It
Oh,
was great. We literally, I mean, literally bumped into Larry Gagosian coming out of the elevator. And for anybody who doesn't know who that is, he's basically the guy who created this whole art market that where, pieces are being sold for,
So Dale, yeah.
$100
So I
million dollars.
punched him in the face.
Yeah, yeah. And we were both just like, I think that was, and then he was gone.
Threw a can of
But
tomato sauce on him.
yeah, 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 you're right. That would have been great. No, but we were we were up in the gallery looking
Yeah.
at, these awesome Diebenkorns, and um this you could tell it was an art student. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know, the brushstrokes just aren't. They're just there's no volume. There's no volume.
The demon corn?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh,
Is that what you said?
I think it wasn't the right kind
Oh
of
my
volume.
gosh, if John was present for that, John would be like, hold me back. Hold me back.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
well, Dale, you sent me a shot that day.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know if you were trying to fool me or challenge
No,
me.
no, no. I
You
was
know, if it
just
was
showing
just
off.
that you just saying you were there.
Yeah, I was just showing off. That's all.
Uh, I got the answer right.
You certainly did.
Everybody, we're moving on to the third and final image. Choose what you want. You can try to tackle all of them, but we're doing this one till this is the final runway. So if you want to share your art with us, I would start posting it to Discord now, and we'll post that last one in about 20 minutes or so.
John, I knew it wouldn't happen, but I was kind of hoping Ray wouldn't know who the artist was, but that was sort of crazy.
Well, he didn't answer for a while.
He was Googling.
Yeah, he waited till I answered.
Yeah, that's
No,
funny.
I answered right away.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Ray would know.
yeah.
Ray was being respectful of your turf.
Right, right. This photo from One Battle After Another is hilarious.
It
I
was
feel
good in
like
the
I
movie.
felt like that when I was pregnant, towards
Oh,
the
No kidding.
oh, you just get so big and you don't get to sleep. And every time you step out, everybody has to say something about your belly. So it's just
Oh
like,
no.
ah.
Oh.
twins too. They're just like,
Yeah. Oh, at 5 months, everyone's like, looks like it's any day now. And I was like,
Uh,
got 4 more months to go. It's
you're just like, if one more person.
yeah.
has anybody ever done that? Has anybody ever mistakenly assumed someone,
Was
No.
pregnant and they weren't.
yeah.
You guys are
Yep.
the last generation of people who did that.
Yeah, I've been
You
there.
guys are that doesn't
Dale, I did it
happen.
at a high school reunion.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh,
You guys
no.
are just
Yep.
Did you say you're still pregnant?
You know what happened was the internet happened, and then that was the first thing I think that got posted to the internet. Stop doing this. That was the first message that was sent to everybody. They were like,
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
No, now when I'm in the room with a pregnant person, I just wait for them to say something about it.
Yeah.
hmm That's
And then
what you're supposed to do.
yeah.
Yep. No, I made the mistake once.
Well,
So when's the big day?
mine was kind of on
What
purpose.
big day?
I have a pretty funny one that's way less terrible.
Traumatic.
But I think it's funny because it weirded Gianna out big time. We were at a hardware store and we were checking out, and the person at the checkout was an adult with braces,
hmm
and an older person like my age. And I said, "When do you get your braces off?" And they said in like in 8 months. And I go, "Awesome, that's exciting, congrats, it's worth it." And they said, "When did you get yours off?" And I just said, "Like a month ago. It's the best."
Funny.
And Gianna was like, "Why did you say that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I was just in the moment." I was just,
Yeah. Felt right.
It felt right. It felt like I'm gonna make it felt like there had been a miscommunication, and that if I had said, "Oh, I didn't have them," then it would ruin the entire.
Right.
It'd all
You
just
needed
go awry.
you needed to stick the landing if it took suction cups on your feet to do
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I did a little white lie.
Yeah. Don't you? I was saving it.
Yeah.
I made it.
And I was also like, getting braces as an adult, that's a big, scary commitment. So I want to cheer person. I saw it and I was like, I got to cheer this on. And it was a big mistake. It was like
It
immediately
didn't
after-
go the way it was in your head.
No, immediately had to lie. Yeah. Yeah. And not even like, I could have said like a couple of years ago. I said like last month. Like,
Really funny.
which in that case, you'd be like, man, it looks like you had them off about 20 years ago. And you
I was gonna say, and then
wear
you
your
saw-
retainer.
you could see them squinting at your teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. Immediately covered my teeth with my lips.
It was one of those
Yeah.
you were an athlete moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were an athlete.
You were an athlete? Yeah, I was, Dale.
That's really
Yeah.
funny. No, I don't mean it's funny that you were an athlete. It's just somebody asked, like the idea of somebody asking, like, you were an athlete?
Really? That's exactly what you did. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did I do that?
You did it to me, Dale.
When?
John introduced me to you in Detroit,
Oh, in Detroit.
and he said because you're a runner, he said, Timmy ran D1 track at University of Portland. I ran the 100 and I was a walk-on, and so I have a lot of like D1 stolen valor,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't belong there, but I technically was a D1 NCAA
You were there. You're a
athlete.
D1 athlete.
Yeah.
It
And,
counts.
I've gotten, since then I've gotten, class action lawsuit money from the NCAA, things like, I'm an official D1 athlete.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Why were they
But-
using your likeness?
No, there was a class action lawsuit. It didn't make any sense. It really only had to do with football, but they paid everybody.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a
So,
letter and they were like, let us know if you want in on it. And I was like, of course I do.
Hell
And,
yes.
I got like $3 like a month
Nice.
later. or a
Big
couple months
money.
later, yeah.
Nice.
So wait a minute. So
I'm a
I questioned
paid
whether you were an
athlete.
athlete.
What's up?
I questioned whether you were an athlete.
You didn't. You said really with a tone that implied doubt.
Oh, you
So
just
if there was a transcript of the interaction, Dale, you're in the clear.
Yeah. So this was all,
This is all me and John.
this is all your insecurity.
This is all my insecurity, 100%. Yeah.
So if somebody just says really, you just assume that's doubt
It's
Really?
like
instead of
sarcastic
instead of
nod.
interest.
Well,
This is where stolen valor gets you.
there was definitely a question mark in your tone.
No, I wouldn't have actually, looking back, I wouldn't have questioned that. You didn't not look like an athlete. So, somebody who could conceivably
I mean, if
at
you've
some
seen,
point in your life have been an athlete,
yeah,
you know,
I mean, I think at the
long
time,
ago.
I do think at the time I had to say,
It's gold.
wait, long? Did you say long ago?
Long ago, yeah, at a
What
point,
the hell?
at a
What do
point in
you
your
mean?
life.
Point in your life? Decades ago.
Sure, yeah. Look, we have our time.
Yeah. No, I had about 50 additional pounds on since my track days. So,
I I I haven't. I
but
wish I remembered that.
well, Dale, I was a walk on. You think, and I was on the team like it was like 2009 or 10. You think I didn't get? They were mean.
Oh, trap
Oh,
No,
people?
not like in a Cassandra. It was okay. It's okay.
I don't want to hear anybody was mean to you guys.
Oh,
It's very
so
cute,
nice.
but yeah, no, it was fine.
Cassandra, the world of boys is a mean
I was gonna
world in a
say,
different
Oh, I
way
have two
than,
older brothers. I know.
well, I was going to say in a different way than the world of girl mean, which I think is much more,
They can be crueler.
oh,
Yeah, they
I'll
more
take
get in your
boy
head.
mean any day.
boy mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
because at least you get hit and you move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy mean is Lord of the Flies mean.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, Lord of the
I'm
Flies,
not gonna
people
lie,
die.
guys.
Like that's
I'm
not
saying if you make it
that's not
through
a good
without the boulder
example.
landing on you,
Right.
I think we might be
it was a good Thursday in
overgeneralizing.
middle school.
I think we might be
Have you guys seen?
overgeneralizing. I've had some boy mean incidents, Dale, where it was pretty hard to let it go.
Well, you end up bloody, and sure, yeah, I totally get that. Have you
Oh,
guys
I'm
seen
talking about like head games, you
have
know.
you guys seen Fire? Is it Firefly? Not Firefly.
Oh,
Oh,
Yellow Jackets?
Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's a like a girl Lord of the Flies.
That's what so I hated Lord of the Flies. I hated that the choices they made. That's why I have not seen that show. It makes me so mad, that book. I'm still mad having read it 30
Love
years
the
ago.
cover.
Yeah.
Love, I love that, Cassandra. It's like you're not making good choices.
Yeah,
Right.
People,
I
people.
terrible choices.
I'm gonna just go right down the middle and say with Cassandra, I remember reading it and thinking exactly that, and then looking around my classroom and going like, "Oh God, this is exactly what these guys would do."
Yes.
Do
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
that there's a real Lord of the Flies incident that occurred? Have you ever heard
No,
that story? It's really
No.
a
no.
great story, and it pretty much ruins the book.
Is it those three guys that ate the cabin boy that I illustrated?
No,
That's
no,
funny.
no.
Did I?
A bunch of
I love they went for cannibalism there.
no, a bunch
Right.
of young. They were like young schoolboys. Um, like I want to say like a dozen maybe of them, and they got marooned.
Oh, I do know about this. Yes, yes, yes.
And like really quickly out the gate, they were just like, "Here's the deal. We're not going to argue." And they made a list of goals of their game plan, and the first one, number one, what do you think number one game plan was for the
Uh,
boys on the island? I've got
eat,
it in front of
eat,
me right now.
Get
eat
along.
Timmy.
Eat Timmy?
Yeah.
No.
First sign of weakness, eat Timmy.
Immediately, I kind of like start to step away from the group. Um, no, number one was have fun.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Number
no.
two, survive.
Oh
Number
no.
three, make smoke signals for passing ships.
You know
Yeah.
who like
Wow.
Wait,
one of my
when did
favorite leadership books is one called The Shackleton Way, and it was that like he made being stranded in Antarctica fun. He gave people reasons to
Oh,
live.
Ernest Shackleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Really?
great book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love I love Shackleton. I love his story, and him as a leader.
Isn't the journal the one they published his journal, I think.
Well, there's the endurance, yeah, but then there's a book on leadership called The Shackleton Way, and it's just all
Yeah.
about looking about at the story of that, like him and his men stranded and what he did to make
Hmm.
it survivable. And like then they go through different great leaders that adapted his leadership techniques and then how it was successful for them.
No
Wow.
kidding. So
Yeah, it's called The Shackleton Way. It's a great book.
he made being
It's a
stuck in
really
the
good book.
ice kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Like you look into the men's diaries, you can read them, and they're like, "Oh, we played football on the ice. Today was a good day." Like, all the men talked about later if they had the opportunity to go back to Antarctica with Shackleton, they all said
They
they
would.
would in a
Yeah,
minute.
of
Wow.
They
course. It's tough.
loved
Wow.
being with him.
Cassandra, it's tough guy heaven.
Right.
It is tough guy heaven. It is.
Yeah.
I'm
But
looking
what
at
they
it
went
right
through
now.
was hell, but he
Well,
still made it fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
it's
tough guys
I don't
love
know.
tough guy heaven.
Tough guy heaven for sure.
Well, tough girl
I
heaven too,
literally,
because
Cassandra, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm not exaggerating at all. I 100% would do it.
oh yeah, I went to Antarctica because
Yeah.
of reading all about Shackleton.
No, no,
Are
no,
you
not like a trip.
serious?
Yeah,
Yeah,
No kidding.
it's very cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, remember
Okay, okay.
we're joking about tough guy heaven. Cassandra goes to tough guy heaven. Like
Yeah.
not for the heaven. Just
Just for the tough guy part.
just for yeah.
Tough guy. Yeah.
She,
And so, Cassandra, when you went to Antarctica, were there good choices being made everywhere, or were you like, you,
Yes, actually, I was with a very reputable company that was making good choices environmentally,
I
and
like it.
scientists were on board, and we had a lot of discussions about what we're seeing, where we were. We were being very careful about the places we went. The ship was very conscious not to get too close to affect things. Like, yeah, they did. They all made really
Awesome.
great choices.
So wait a minute. This is a blind spot for me. I know about Shackleton, but I've never read this book. What's the name of the book?
Well, there's Endurance, which is like
Oh,
his
okay.
his journals, but the Shackleton Way is talks all about the story in depth and then how it reflects upon him as a leader and what he did so well.
Huh.
It's so good. I mean, I
That's
don't
cool.
even need to, I'm not a leader. I just really enjoyed it as a book.
People talk about it a ton for leadership roles. It's a great like remain calm.
Yeah, and just also like, where your place is as a leader and stepping back and making room for people to have fun and to create friendship and how that brings people together and the importance of that. It's very much you get flies with honey, not vinegar kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
bees,
Cool.
or what is it? What are bees? What is
you
that?
get more mosquitoes with bloodletting.
The Cassandra, the last thing I read about Shackleton was on a book that referenced it.
Hmm.
It was not about the Shackleton endurance thing really at all. It was just like a blurb, but they talked about like and I think it's like it's a good lesson in like the things you work on as a person and in leadership. Basically, the conclusion was like there are leaders who like work really hard to like amplify what a person on their team can do, and
Hmm.
they like grind them down, and like oftentimes it's behavioral stuff. It's like it's personalities
Yeah.
essentially. Like that's like the most common problem you run into like in like team leadership and all that. And basically the conclusion was just like you as a leader just need to accept like the people are who they are, and it's much easier to train a skill. Like it's much easier to train a person to draw and paint than it is to train a person to be nice.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
And that like you should like basically like in a Western environment you should just like shower people with like positivity and like that is like the best way to get people get to optimize talent. Not
Yeah.
talking about not talking about education. I'm talking about like actual like in the field, like team, like actual teamwork. So that makes there's a difference, Because in
Hmm.
education you gotta be honest with people. But
Well,
like
yeah,
I've learned
yeah.
that
I mean,
by
you got to
yeah,
be critical to learn, but you can
yeah,
be kind in being critical.
Right.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I always like to say when I'm teaching that this is the hardest thing to do. So, you might as well be nice about it because there's always going to be things to talk about that aren't right because it's really hard to do. So you can do that and still you can tell people what they did wrong and do it nicely.
Yeah. That's hard for some people.
Yeah. I study, I think I learned how to be nice by studying under people who didn't know how to be nice.
Hey, hey.
Not you guys.
That's funny. I hear you.
No, I won't say, I'm definitely not saying a name, but there was a guy I studied with who was up for like some really major like award for this huge project he'd worked on. And he had like students just came out of the woodwork to file a petition to keep him from
Oh,
getting the reward.
ouch.
Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah. Like just like I don't know, hundreds of them maybe. It was
Did it work?
like he didn't get the award, but I don't think that was why. But
Pretty hard to give
but
somebody an
maybe it did.
award after that.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been tough to give it to him, yeah, I think.
Yeah, because you're like, do we want this smoke? Can we
Yeah.
weather
Right,
this?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't want. Is this going to cause our thing to implode? How much do we believe in this person?
Right.
Adam, this is awesome. And I was
Yeah.
looking at it, and I was thinking when we started this thing, 280 episodes ago, we were like, we would pick reference, and then John would send something, and I'd be like, oh, we shouldn't use that because there's a gun in it. And now look where we are.
Yes, right.
Man, have we progressed.
Man, we've moved forward as
We filled up the vault and said, who
yeah,
checks that
the
thing?
vault. I don't have time for editing or the vault. It all goes out now. Which, by the way, who tuned in for the visual arts, the art school marathon on
Oh, I did. That was
January
cool.
2nd?
Oh, yeah, I looked part of it.
Yeah, it was a 12-hour marathon. It was supposed to be 24 hours, but I didn't realize there's a limit. It's 12. So, yeah, I might do it
Well,
again.
Yeah, it was
Maybe.
very
yeah, I
cool.
really enjoyed that. That was such a cool idea. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, it was just 12 hours of lectures.
Hmm.
Because
I was
John,
there.
I asked John if he would do 12 hours of drawing, but he said he wouldn't do it. So we had to do demos.
So what's your 2026 look like for everybody?
Whew.
5 minute warning, people. 5 minute warning. We're going to Discord in
I'm excited,
five
Cassandra.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I am too.
Do y'all have any big projects that you know is going to be coming up?
Um, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to talk about it till July, but I think I'm supposed to be doing my first ever like celebrity children's book.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's awesome.
So I'm being optimistic about it.
that's
But
super
but I don't
cool.
know. I haven't seen the manuscript or anything like that yet because those sorts of projects are like way more secretive than other people's projects.
That makes sense.
Like in most cases, people give you a manuscript and say, "Are you interested?" The publisher always lets you read it first, and then there's this other type of work where, it's so completely top secret. Like they'll be talking to you about the contract. They say, "I don't know, can we tell him who wrote it? Can we tell him what it's about? Can we, and they're really like nervous about letting you know anything ahead of time.
So
well,
do you even know who wrote it at this point?
I do now, yeah.
well, I hope they don't get in trouble between now and then.
I know.
Right, yes.
Well, are you excited about it? Like, is this
I'll be more excited when I get to read it.
Ah, okay. I can see that.
So right now I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I did say I would do it, whatever it was.
Have you ever done one before, like a celebrity children's book before?
No, no, never, no. Done books about the closest I came was I did a biography of Robbie Robertson that was written by his son Sebastian Robertson.
Oh, I remember
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
And Sebastian Robertson is he's a professional musician, but like in a, kind of gigging, writing soundtracks, session guy way, as far as I know. But so that was it was not like Michael Jordan wrote a book about little kids playing basketball, which is not what this one is. But
And
if it was, I wouldn't tell you.
now it sounds like it really is Michael Jordan.
I know.
No, I want to know, but I know you're not allowed to say.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dale, are
Yeah.
you doing more stamps? I think it's so cool that you have
I've
stamps.
got
Yeah.
one, yeah, I've got one that's in the works. It'll take forever. But I'm kind of excited about I did two for this it's called a pane, so there are a number of people on it. It's for the what do they call it? It's the American Revolutionaries. And what's
Ooh.
nice about
Ah.
that was announced a little while ago, is I think just a few years ago that would have been called the Founding Fathers, but they've included women. They've been,
Oh, that's exciting.
yeah, Native Americans, people of color. So American revolutionaries. So I did two of the 24, I believe, that are on there. And that's actually what I just posted a couple that
I
I did.
was wondering if some of those pieces were belonging to that, because when I saw
Yeah,
that were accepted into the,
Society of Illustrators.
yeah.
So what's cool about that though is that like the originals end up at the Postal
Smithsonian?
Museum at the Smithsonian. And I
Hmm.
think they're having they call it like when they unveil the stuff, it's called the first day of issue. So I think they're having the first day of issue at the Smithsonian, um, you know, close to July 4th. So
That's
that make
so
Oh,
cool.
yes, that'll
wow.
be a cool thing to go to.
Got to get another new suit, Dale.
I know, I know. I know. Maybe I'll get a like a colonial suit or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
It's
A
like
Yes,
being in the
colonial
please.
band.
suit.
Yeah, it's like being in the
Then we have
band.
to have another night where we get to draw you then, because like,
Yeah, yeah, something, looks like I'm in Prince's band.
yes,
Right?
Let Maria pick
formerly
that
known as
up.
Dale is here for his painting.
Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's nice though, like business is good. Um, it's always a
Hey,
blessing, right?
you gotta appreciate that when it's happening.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't always, I've been the guy who complains about having I gotta work. And it's like, shut up, you're drawing pictures.
What? And and when
Do
business
you
is bad,
really? I
I'm
mean,
sure I've complained about. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't take those jobs anymore, John. You know what I mean? Like
oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
The wrist
yeah.
jobs.
What's that?
The wrist, where you're
Yep.
just a wrist.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I just don't take them anymore. But there's a point in your career where you've got to take them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's not really true. There's a point in my career where I took them, put it that way. And I don't think you do have to take them.
I think the funny thing about taking them is it's always something is always going on or not going on in your life that makes you feel like you have to take them. And the moment you take them, other things happen that make you go, I didn't have to take that.
I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I think the most important thing I've learned, and maybe you guys agree with me, is no is such a great thing to be able to say. You know,
hmm
I
Mm.
think it's really important to learn how to say no.
It's
Um,
tough. That's a tough one.
yeah,
Because so much of building a career comes from just saying yes and then figuring it out later, right?
Yeah, I have very contradictory advice. Like my advice to people who are new to the industry is both say yes to whatever you can say yes to, and when you smell that thing, when you those flags start presenting themselves, learn how to say no to that. There's nothing worse than lying in bed at night thinking, why did I say yes to that? Why?
Hmm.
I have a thing I have to edit after this, and it's because I said yes. I'm so mad at myself for saying yes.
Yeah,
And I
right?
really don't want to. I just want to go to
Yeah,
bed. But I'm going to be
yeah.
editing a video. Somebody said you guys should have a show. This is it.
This is the show. Yeah.
This is
This
the
is the
show.
show.
We do. Welcome to it.
I've got some exciting news for you.
That's funny. That's a really, no, that was a great burn right there, right?
I
Yeah,
know. It's
right.
like, yeah,
You're
I
an
know.
athlete?
I
Yeah.
get it.
I
I
know.
get it. I know it's a Zoom call, but it's kind of our show.
This is as close as it,
This is as close as we're willing to invest in a show.
right. I showed up an hour late.
If we had invested any more into this, it would not still be happening.
Right.
But
That's
I
why
will
we
say,
have,
like, I
yeah,
feel like it's almost like an addiction. If it,
yeah,
like, it felt weird, even though there were holidays. I was like, but it's Thursday. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
It's really
yeah.
fun.
I'm not, I'm not drawing that feels something's wrong.
I do
Yeah,
have to
but
like,
I hate to tell you, it felt kind of good every once, I mean, it was like, I don't have to do that tonight. And I like, there's times, I'll be really honest with you. There's times I'm thinking, how am I going to do this tonight? I mean, how am I going to, make myself draw something, first of all, that I probably don't want to really draw. And once I get started, I'm like, I'm so glad I did this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut in real quick. I can tell a lot of people haven't posted. Start posting now because we're going to scope out all the artwork in 3 minutes. Do it now. Start posting to Discord. Um, yeah.
Well, I
No,
mean,
John, I
John,
relate to that, John. Yeah.
that's like the business itself. There have been 0 days when I've woken up and thought, I would love to draw a portrait of Arnold Palmer today. That'd be really awesome.
Yep.
Um, but once you're in,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's great. You're just trying to make something, just trying to do the best work you can do, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Nothing, I adore Matthew Salacuse, but the person in the duck suit, I was like,
What are you talking about, man?
one of his photos that we
Oh,
drew,
drawing it. Yeah.
and I thought, man,
What am I doing?
it's the one I don't want to do, and then I made myself do it, and somebody bought it from me last week, and I
Get
was
out
That's
of
Wow.
here.
unbelievable.
amazing.
I named Matthew Salacuse.
He wanted the one I did at the clown at the cops.
Pretty cool.
I also sold a racer head, which I thought was
Oh,
pretty cool.
that's awesome.
Someday I'll have to show the picture of how this guy hung it. It's great because it's uh he's a longtime friend of mine, and I did not sell it for very many dollars. Uh, Basically a couple of nice dinners, and um, he put a spotlight. He had it hung it like on there's a curtain behind it, and put a spotlight on it that the shadow from the frame, it is so cool the way he did it. It's so perfect for that story. Um, for that movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was really into the movie, and he's like, I gotta have that.
Did you know he was into it and show him that you painted it or drew it?
No, he bought a landscape from me last year, and he was over at the house and he saw it and he's like, I gotta have that.
That's really
I
cool.
had no idea he was a big fan of what is his name, the actor.
I don't know the actor, but David Lynch is the
Yeah, yeah. But he knew the actor's name. I didn't.
Oh, wow.
yeah, I don't know who the actor is.
Herman or Harry or Starts with an H, I think.
Get up, people. Um, this is awesome. I'm going around the room before we head over to Discord. This is great. This is great. Amazing.
Oh, it's nice, Cassandra.
Thanks.
That's great.
Oh, I love it. I love the highlight on her belly. So cool.
Dale, I love
Nice.
this feet. That's so funny.
Oh, slidey pants, yes.
Dale, this is the last thing you see when you ask, when is it due? This is the last thing you see, right? Right? This is your last sight.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
What's the
deserve
big
it.
Today's the big day, MFR.
Oh my gosh. So
Today.
great.
It's today. Yeah.
John, that's looking cool too.
Yeah.
It is in a very awkward place right now, but
That's cool.
All
it's
right.
got a chance.
It's taking I'm trying to so much stuff's come through. I'm having to get to the top of it, but it's looking great.
Give it a second. So then you don't have the thing, you know?
I know, but they just keep doing it until I think some people wait until I share it. I swear, Cassandra, I do. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing about like the end of the year. I was thinking about all of the pieces, as they're scattered around my studio, and really happy I came in here all those nights.
Mhm.
Even if, there's a whole bunch of them that aren't. Yeah, I was trying to decide which ones I should finish, go back and work on, and there's a few I want to.
And just really quickly, because I didn't answer some of these questions because a few people had asked tonight, like, you know, oh, I've got some work that I'd like for you to look at, or like, could you review my piece or something like that? Like, that's what our mentorships are really for. Is that like looking at work and like having a pretty serious conversation about what you're trying to do and where it needs to go to get there. And so if you're at that stage of drawing where you're wanting like really direct one-on-one feedback, I really highly recommend you check out our mentorship courses. And just everybody know, if you message me right now, it is going to be up on my phone. Just a heads up, everybody. But yeah, like if you're serious about this, I really do recommend checking out the mentorship programs. Just go to visualartspassage.com. They're prominently there on the homepage. And it really is all about that like direct personalized feedback. So let's check out some art.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gary, way to kick it off.
All right.
We got more. They did it. We're getting like the flash. We're down. It's like Neo in the Matrix. I want to watch the video. Nice. All right. Be supreme.
I love it. I love those post-it notes.
Is that on a ping
Yes.
pong table? Nice.
Oh, wow.
Way to keep it on theme, man. Always.
Good.
Oh, nice,
Ooh,
Ben.
really great job.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, the purple pen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
awesome. Ooh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's good. Ooh.
Yes, love
Yes.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
Andy.
nice, Andrea.
Love it. I was
Yes.
doing this too.
Fun.
So good.
Yes.
I don't think you
That's
can do
awesome.
a bad drawing of that.
I feel
No.
like it's
God.
between
Yeah.
Gladdy and the pregnant lady. Which wins?
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. One battle after another is definitely winning tonight, I think.
Ooh.
The plaid shirt on that was
Go.
great.
Yeah. Really nice.
Good going, you nice. Good to be back. Welcome back. Good to have you back.
Yeah. Really great job. Ooh, that's so good.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh.
That's awesome. Nice.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Love it. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
Look at
good.
that.
Nice, Aaron.
Great light there.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
great. So fun.
Hey, Marcy.
Thanks, Marcy.
RC. Brilliant. Always.
Always, yeah.
Ooh, really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. Nice, Karen.
Nice, Karen.
Oh, that's cool, Ann.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a lot done, Karen. Good job.
Wow. Yeah.
Love it.
Nice,
Cool,
Anita.
Anita.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah,
to go,
Jeff.
Jeff.
All right, Jeff.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Ooh. Wow. Nice, Robert.
Robert, that's so awesome.
Whoa,
Wonderful.
look at that.
Oh man,
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
killer.
Wow.
Gosh, the bend to the knees.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
done. Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Wow.
Dang.
Wait. Wow.
It's an ear inside of an ear.
Nicole.
Oh God.
So good.
Really well done.
Love.
Section.
Yeah.
That's
Love.
really funny.
Cool. Wow.
What is this is wild. I'm trying to figure out
Because
what's
it's
going on here.
Bosch. It's brilliant, Nicole.
Love it.
Yes.
Excellent.
I
Wow.
want to see this as a whole poster
I
eventually.
know.
Oh, nice, George.
Oh, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Dang, that's good.
Dang.
Wow, you all are
I
on
did begonia
it.
twice because I found out I could zoom in.
Yeah,
That's awesome. These are
Excellent.
great.
that's great.
I gotta zoom
Whoa.
Oh,
in.
that's
Ooh.
good.
I know, isn't
Ooh.
that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Man, y'all.
Have you drawn with us before? This is great.
Yeah, these are
Wow.
great.
Those are so
Ooh.
Yeah.
good.
These are
Oh,
excellent.
Yeah.
I hope you come back, Ray
Great job.
or Raylan.
Love it.
Nice.
Awesome. Oof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. So great.
Wow. Oh, nice.
Sure.
Wonderful job.
Yeah.
I love it when you get them all on the page.
Hmm.
Very,
Love
that's
it.
Yeah.
great.
Nice.
I do love
Very
that it looks like
cool.
Timmy's,
Yes.
Wonderful.
Shalom's like over there.
Yes,
Really
right.
good.
So good. Oh, that's so
Boy.
cool.
Hmm.
Love the color. Love the
Mhm.
color usage there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
That's fun.
Ooh.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to have 10.
Whoa,
Dang,
man.
Robert.
Oh,
Always
Robert.
brilliant.
Wow.
Dang.
I'm
Yes.
not even commenting
That's
on
Uh-huh.
this.
awesome, man.
Oh, Valerie.
That's
Dang.
awesome, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Beautiful.
drawing.
I love how you handled his glasses.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Right.
Hmm.
Oh, I
Oh
love
my
it.
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
So good.
Jeez.
That's great, Eric.
Yeah.
So good. Wonderful.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how many is he doing?
Just,
Ella, nice.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
just
Oh, that's lovely.
lovely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really well done.
She's
Dang,
a
that's
MFA classmate of mine.
Paul.
That is
So fun.
awesome, Paul.
Great job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
Ooh.
so fun. These are so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Those
Yeah.
lips.
Hmm.
Nice.
Oh,
Love.
Cool.
All right,
Mhm.
that's it. That's a good, that's a great one to end on.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone did
Nice.
amazing.
It's actually kind of perfect for that movie.
it really is.
Yeah. Everybody, that was a really fun night. Welcome back. It's 2026. Make this
Woo.
this is the year. I think this is all of our year. Let's
I like it. I like it.
You
pinky
won.
promise. Pinky
Thank you,
promise right now.
everybody.
All right.
Great fun.
Yeah. Have a good week. We'll be back next Thursday, same time, same place. You can use the same link. Please draw with us. Be the friend that brings a friend too. It helps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Please do it. All right. And check out the mentorships, visualartspassage.com. All right.
Adam, Dale, Cassandra, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Have a great
Thanks so
week.
much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.